And I just want to highlight for the audience, and can you share with us uh, the size of this problem? And maybe it could be global or just the United
Yeah.
States.
So in the U.S., we have built a very sophisticated model out, that looks at just the use cases of practitioners seeking and sustaining employment in hospitals, in large and small practitioner groups, and enrollment with those payers that work with those organizations, right? Just those segments in healthcare. And, across those segments, there are about 220 million credential verification transactions that take place every year, right? Every year. So that's when I talked about performance of the distributed ledger, just to support that use case, you can't have 20 transactions per second, right? You've got to be in the hundreds of transactions per second to be able to support just that volume alone. Then you add in telemedicine, outpatient work, local tenants, contract medical staffing, all these other segments that also have to do credentialing work, and the combinations and permutations of the relationships that they have with their customers that need to consume their credentials data, right? And we've seen a total addressable market that is north of about $5 billion a year. So it's a huge market, huge. And the cost, payers alone, right now, I believe it's a study that was done by Berkeley Research Group last year found that payers are spending $2.3 billion a year to just keep their directory data clean, right? And if we can just that problem, it's incredible, right? And if we can provide those folks with resources and tools to help them on that problem, I think there'd be a significant, opportunity there as well, right?
Crazy. It's so unique how, it seems from the outside in, if this is not your day-to-day life of dealing with the credentialing issue, it would be such a niche in a problem that doesn't seem as big as you'd think. But when you really look at the logistics, if we talk about how many times you have to, pass this data around for all these different, and just for this specific use case, you're not even talking about all the other different types of practitioners or other use cases that you can get into. It is really, really a big problem that needs to be solved.
It is. And relative to the here and now, COVID has basically unleashed telemedicine, right? Unleashed it, and it is exploding in both what we call the B2C, which is patient to practitioner telemedicine, as well as the B2B or acute care telemedicine for things like stroke, telepsychiatry, emergency room, support, intensive care support, and things like that. In order to form those relationships, especially on the B2B side, you have to get the person credentialed at the endpoint that where you want that person to provide virtual care. If you're in that business, you may have 400 hospitals that are downstream clients of yours. Every new hire you bring in, you've got to credential that person, and then they've got to be credentialed by every single one of those endpoints before that person can be fully utilizable. Meanwhile, you're paying a salary. You're not improving your capacity by any stretch, and the downstream organization is not fully able to leverage that relationship until credentialing is done. And that alone has cast just a massive spotlight on this problem, because as one of the founders of the telemedicine industries told me a year ago, credentialing is its Achilles heel to growth, period. And if we can solve that problem, we can dramatically improve practitioner mobility, practitioner capability, or not sorry, capability, but availability and so forth, and really help to change the way virtual care is emerging in the market itself.